Hello, Corey here from Bach Scholar. Thank you for joining me today. This is just sort of a video on the whim. I was just sitting here doing a little practicing and I thought, wow, this is great. I can give you a little bit of information here, a little tidbit that will help you become a better pianist. And if you want to follow me on the Well-Rounded Pianist, or WRP, please go over and visit it. It's a fantastic site, and I want to be your personal professor there. I upload many more videos on the Well-Rounded Pianist than I do on YouTube, especially tutorial videos. But here is a great tutorial video and a good tip I want to give you on how to get into shape quickly. So we just had our Christmas holiday or winter holiday here, and I took some time off from practicing, I didn't teach for about a week and a half, and I feel out of shape. I went probably a good 2 weeks with just diddling around here and there, but I didn't really practice a lot, and I want to get back into a routine. I feel sort of out of shape. Have you ever felt that way? You go on like a vacation, you get back and you feel like you just can't play anything anymore, like your fingers feel heavy and you need to get into shape fast. Here is what I think is one of the absolute best exercises for getting into shape really, really fast. And it's what I call, I've coined the term for this, I call it the better than Hannon exercise. So for those of you that know my Holy Trinity of Piano Technique book, there's links below here where you can get that. That's included in there. So it's nothing more than major, minor, dominant seventh, diminished seventh. Just remember that. Major, I'm looking at the clock here because I have to teach in a few minutes. So major, minor, dominant seventh, diminished seventh. Write that down, remember that, and you need to be able to wake up at 3 in the morning and remember that. Major, minor, dominant seventh, diminished seventh. And it's basically just going through the 4-note chords and inversions with a metronome. And I have to find an online metronome here because my metronome is on my phone and I'm using my phone to record this video. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to put the metronome on a nice slow beat of 48 beats per minute. This allows me to get a nice flowing speed, but not too fast and not too slow for me. But for you, you might need to adjust it. So I have it at 48, and I'm going to go through a few of these in a row and show you how to do this. So here we go. So I just went through the C chords and I went through the C sharp and just went up by half steps, and I kept it always the same. So when you have major and minor, you're doing it in fours. That would be like 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you go into dominant seventh and diminished seventh, you go into fives or quintuplets. So this is a great exercise for helping you get grounded with a rhythm or with a beat. And I always feel like after I've been away from the piano for a while, like a week or two, and I haven't really been practicing very much, like on a holiday, and I want to really get back into shape quickly. The reason is because there are a few recordings that I'm planning in the very near future, and I have to be in really good piano shape for these recordings. And this is just an excellent exercise. So what I do now in these few days that I'm getting back into the swing of things, and I'm getting my skills back up again after being dormant for about a week and a half or so, is I just run through this exercise, usually really slow. And if you go really slow, the slower you go, the higher you should lift your fingers in order to really activate your fingers. So don't stay really, really close to the keys, especially when you're playing slow. If you're playing really slow, make big motions with your fingers, and use your arm to help your fingers move. I guarantee this is one of the best exercises for regaining your strength. I'm assuming you play piano already. If you play piano already and want to get back into really good shape after being away on a break, this is what I recommend. I recommend broken chords and inversions, also known as the better than Hanon exercise is what I've coined it. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope that this little tip helps you to get back into playing shape after a long break. So stay tuned for the next video.